In this dumbbell circuit, we'll be working cardio, legs, upper, and core. All you need is a mat and a couple of sets of hand weights. So get that towel and water and let's go. Okay, a little shift side to side. Every move is 1 minute. Gonna let those shoulders go. Okay, so give me a 2-knee repeater. Step back, switch. And give me 2 jacks or a squat. And again, 2 knees. 2 jacks, okay. Time starts now. Here's your cardio.
That's my day one. She like to have fun.
Easy, right? You can even keep that jack low. Or you could squat it.
She like to have fun.
Jack.
She got that dome.
So if you're still warming up, you could ease in. Take it easy. 2 jacks. Jack. You got 30 seconds.
Don't post by the bar, they know who we are. Whoever said that I wouldn't make it far, they say it's my time on my Audemars. Hey girl, come here girl, get introduced to my world. I like my girls in plural. She on my, she a squirrel.
Almost there.
Hey, what's your name? Who you with? Glad you came. Can I buy you a diamond chain?
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's my day one. She like to have fun. Little super freak. She got that
3, 2, 1. Darn it, I hate when I don't get to finish this. It haunts me. Okay, so I'm going to start a little bit lighter because I'm still warming up. So we've got a hinge with a twist. So I'll show you first. I'm going to keep my weight here. I'm going to hinge, twist, bring it back up other way. So it is kind of a combination of upper and lower. 3, 2, go. Hips go back, twist, bring it back. You will get a chance to do this again when we repeat the block. So know that you can always increase your weight, increase your range of motion on the next round if you like.
Going crazy, my section going brazy. That shaking bacon, that's your only option.
I tend to move on the beat. You don't have to. I'm just wired that way. You might be too.
That's my day one. She like that.
You're halfway. This feels good to me. A little bit of twisting. So chest follows the weight. Sit back.
She got that dome. That's my day one. She like to have fun. Little super freak. She got that dome.
Almost there.
Dome.
3, 2, 1. Okay, now you have the option here. This is still lower upper combination. I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to switch. I'm going to come up. Okay? Drive. You don't want to go all the way to the floor. You can switch this way. All right? You ready? Okay, go down. Pull up. Make sure you're sitting back into those hips and not rounding from the mid-spine. So you can always put your hand on your thigh. Push the floor away with those feet. Drive through the legs. Chest stays up. Remember, you don't have to go all the way to the floor, especially if you're not quite warmed up. Sometimes it takes longer than others, you know? Especially if it's cold where you are. It's not too bad today. It's in the 30s. It's warming up quickly because I'm in Texas and that's how it is. So again, you're not bending over this way. You want to get those hips down. It's really about the legs. Three, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to grab the mate to this weight. I love when I rhyme. So we have a bicep to an overhead press. 3 presses overhead, 1 bicep. All right. 3, 2, go. Up. 1, 2, 3. Take it down. Remember, you got 1 minute. Take it down. Now, go at a pace that feels good to you. Sometimes I deliberately go off beat because I'm such a stickler for the beat that sometimes you gotta let go, you know? "30 seconds. Make sure you keep those shoulders away from your ears so you're not using too much of your traps. They're working. Okay, one more. And set it down. We're going to repeat that so you can decide if you're going to be increasing your weight on any of those. So we're going to go back to that 2 knee repeater, 2 knee repeater, 2 jacks. Yeah? All right, let's go. Whoop. Jack. So hopefully you're warmer. Jack. Remember, on anything you want, you can make it lower impact, lower intensity. Reach those arms. Play hard, play hard. Almost there. 15 seconds. I think we got time for one more. All right, now you remember that hinge, twist. Now I'm gonna give you the option to reach, up, reach. I'm gonna go heavier. I decided just now. Now you can keep that weight close to you. 3, 2, go. Reach. That reach does make it more difficult. You can always keep those hands close to you. Turn that chest. Now, as soon as your hands get away from the midline of your body, really brace. A lot more core that way. 30 seconds. You're protecting your low back. Keep those feet grounded. Okay, you got time for one more. All right, we got that. Put it down to pick it back up. I think I'm gonna go heavier. I'm gonna grab my 20. All right, get ready. 3, 2, go. So down, pull up, switch, pull up, switch, up, hips go back. A little more challenge for your core. Take this hand away from the thigh. Nice flat back. Really drive away. A little more explosive. 15 seconds, abs in. One more. Okay, bicep to 3 presses. Okay, so remember it's 3 presses overhead. 3, 2, go. Up, 1, 2, 3. Bring it down. Control that descent. Because you're working the bicep on the way down. A little bend in the knee. You're halfway there. I feel warm now. I'm a savage. 15 seconds left. I'm a savage. Brace that core, but breathe. Sometimes I say breathe, brace, and I see people holding their breath. And time. Okay, first block is complete. Yay! A little sip of water. Keep sipping water throughout your workout. Okay, so we're on to our next cardio. It's lateral. Depending on how much space you've got, you can always stay in place. Okay, so I'm gonna circle around, reach back. Circle around, reach back. Simple. Ready? Go. You don't have to jump. It's kind of dancey for a non-dancer. So of course you don't have to jump. You could just circle, bigger movement. You could go faster than the music. Just make sure you're not going to trip on anything. That was for me. Oop. Take advantage of whatever space you've got. Use it. Really reach up. Whoop. You only have 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Simple, right? Okay, so we have a 1.5 squat, 2 weights, down halfway, all the way. I'm gonna grab my 20s. Just make sure you keep those shoulder blades back and together. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, go. Down, half, all the way. Little hover right there. Little partial. It's not a pulse, it's just a smaller rep. So you want to keep those shoulder blades together. Keep the chest lifted. So think about pressing outward with the knees, engage the hips. Okay, you're halfway there. So if you feel like you need to slow down to get fuller range of motion, better form, do it. It's more important than being on the beat. Ten seconds. Really get down there and back there. One more. Set it down. I'm gonna keep one heavy weight, my 20. Remember, we're gonna repeat this. So I'm gonna do my right hand and my left leg. So I'm in a staggered stance, a hinge. I'm gonna do a 1.5 row, just like we did with the squat. All right, 3, 2, hinge, go. Up, release a little bit, up, all the way down. Remember, get that elbow back and in. So if it's more comfortable for you to be here, that's totally fine. Just trying to challenge our core a little bit differently with that staggered stance. Up, release a little bit. Pull that elbow back and in. So what I mean by that is, don't just pull straight up. pull back and in. Trying to retract, okay? Almost there. Abs in, of course. Almost there, 5 seconds. We got time for one more. Okay, remember what hand you did. One light weight. So my right hand is the lead. That was the hand I was rowing with. Okay, I'm doing everything on my right side lead. That would be your left, just so I can keep it straight in my head. Okay, stagger your stance. Okay, just like we did in the warm-up, pull up. Remember, you got a whole minute of this. When you come up, make sure there's a stopping point and you're using your abs as a brake. Because if you don't stop with your abs, your back stops that movement. So you brace. So this hip is going with it. So see how I kind of push off that leg? You got 30 more seconds. Chest follows the dumbbell. You got 15 seconds. Almost there. One more. Set it down. That's block 2. All we got to do is repeat. Right? So we got that simple lateral with a step back, little mambo back. You got 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. Up and around, step back. Remember, you can go faster if you want. Just make sure you're not going to trip over your weights or your mat. Those arms are important. Get them up there. Woo! Makes it more fun if you add the woo. If you know me at all, I'm a sound effects person. Reach for the ceiling. Now, if you got those really tall ceilings in your house, you're probably not going to get there. I'm in a garage, so a little bit easier, but I'm still not that tall. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got that 1.5 squat. I'm gonna grab my 20s. You got 5 more seconds. Shoulders back and down. 3, 2, go. Down, half. Down, all the way. So sometimes I hear from people, they tell me they feel it right here because they're retracting so much. That is a good thing. You want to strengthen that upper back, okay? You want to avoid this because that's what happens over time as you fatigue. Keep it retracted, chest lifted, okay? No, I wasn't taking a break. I don't know what you're talking about.
One shot, 2 shot, great shot. Right shot, slap. 1 shot, 2 shot, great shot. Right shot, slap.
I'm a little sore from my class yesterday. 10 seconds. Can you go a little deeper with that squat? 1 more. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to keep the 20. Now I'm on my left hand, rowing. My right leg is back. Remember, we got that staggered stance row. I had a little trouble saying that for some reason. Okay, hinge. Remember, you got your hand for support, and you got the 1.5. Back and all the way down. Now, when you go all the way down, get that stretch. You can let that shoulder drop a little bit. Let it drop. Fuller range of motion. Now you are working your low back and your hips, just holding this position. So if this leg starts to fatigue, because there's a lot on that leg, maybe you can be more neutral stance. Okay, just do what you can. Up, half, up, down.
One shot, two shot, three shot. Shot clock. Times in my clutch, so I went on no blast.
Remember, abs engaged. 5 seconds. You got time for one more rep. Okay. Lightweight. So now I have my left hand on top. So I hold the ends. Stagger your stance. Give you about 10 more seconds. I grabbed that too fast. So we're going to go up to your left, or your right, I should say. All right, here we go. Remember, control the break. Break. And down here. So you got a stopping point. Point A to point B. Don't let it go past that. Turn your chest with the weight. You're pushing off that leg. Getting those hips involved. Now, of course, if this feels like too much, go lighter. Okay. "15 seconds. Then you get a little break, and we're gonna move on. Three, two, one. Okay. With a sip, towel off. Don't check your Instagram, don't do it. Sucks you right in. It's like a black hole. Okay, you good? 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 Another simple movement. We got a knee, jack, okay? Ready? Go, knee, jack, jack. Whoop. Now remember, if you want to keep a low impact, you tap. Try to get that knee above the hip line. What happens when you do that? You engage your abdominals. Now you could go faster if this music feels too slow. I always try to choose like a mid-tempo. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. I wanted to make sure I got both knees. Okay. One weight. Squat, lunge, and stand up. Squat, lunge, other leg, stand up. I'm going to do my 20. All right, you got 3, 2, squat first. Squat, lunge. I am not going to be on the beat for this one. If that bothers you, don't look at me. Because I want to get deeper. I am a deep person. Don't be a shallow person. We have enough of those. Back. Just make sure when you lunge back, you don't go back with the foot. You still stay over that front leg. Drive up. Nice long lunge, okay? Get that knee behind the hip and don't fall over doing it. That was a what not to do. Totally, I meant to do that. You're like, I sense sarcasm. You would be right. Remember, get down there. Do it. 3, 2, 1. Light. Okay, so we're gonna hinge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Tricep. Okay? They're both tricep. Now you got a whole minute. Okay. Hinge. One arm, other arm. So you got 4 total. Bring it up. Down. Back up. Hinge. 2, 3, 4. Keep those elbows high on that kickback. You got 30 seconds. All the way down, all the way up, full range. We want to get that stretch in there. Maintain a full range of motion for that muscle by working it fully. You got 15 seconds. Hinge. Okay, we got time for one more. I'm gonna make time. Okay, this is one where we go down to the mat. We've got a plank, hand lift, toe lift, kind of around the world kind of thing. You can be on the elbows and lift the elbows. You could just hold the plank, okay? You can be in modified. Spread those fingers if you're on your hands. Remember to curl your pelvis under so you get a nice flat back. Glutes tight. They're gonna lift one hand, other hand, one foot, other foot. And then you keep just going around. Now notice that your body will try to shift side to side, trying to keep it as stationary as you can. You can lift the leg higher if you like, but don't lose that pelvic tilt. So the hands, you want to keep them close so your body doesn't compensate. Remember, you could be here. And you could lift one leg, lift the other leg. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Okay, we just got to repeat that. You have it all memorized, right? I know. Knee jack, because you're good like that. And go. Knee jack. Now I'm going to go faster than the music. Don't feel like you have to. Just make that movement bigger. Remember, even if you're keeping a low impact, bigger movement. It's not always about impact. Really reach up. I don't think I have a mix that doesn't say the word booty. I don't think I do. That's how I roll. 15 seconds. Woo. 3, 2, 1. We've got that squat, lunge, stand up. The pointing really helps, doesn't it? I got my 20. Don't worry, you got about 10 seconds. I've been zipping through this. I have my Wheaties. If you don't know what that means, it means you're young. 3, 2, go. Squat. Lunge. Step in, come up. Up. Remember, don't take that weight back with that foot. A little bit, but mostly over that front leg. Shoulders back. Don't drop that upper back. So if you start doing this, put the weight down. Just go through the motions, you know? I mean, I don't make it put oomph in it, but don't go through poor form trying to keep a certain weight, okay? I know you would never do that. Sometimes I say things like, don't do this, and then someone in the back of the room will go, I wasn't doing that. Like they think I'm talking about them specifically. It's like persecution syndrome or persecution complex, that's what it is. 10 seconds. And time. Okay, we got the kickbacks. This time we're gonna do both arms. Then you're gonna come up, tricep. It's the same amount. They're both doing 2. So I actually gave you some time. Because remember, the elbows are high on that kickback. Come down and go. 1, 2, bring it in. Press overhead, all the way down, all the way up. Elbows high. Bring it in. All the way down. So on that overhead, you want to make sure that your elbows are not in front of you here. Okay? Over your head. You can only see it out of the corner of your eye. You got 30 seconds. Lift your tailbone. That's going to flatten your back. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're down to the mat. Down to the mat. We got that plank. Now start with your other hand. You know, for fun. I'm even going to turn this way. Change of scenery. I'm going to look at this big plant. Because you know these aren't real. There's no sunlight here. The big plants are the best plants. They're the ones I won't kill. What do they say? I have a black thumb. Lift. Lift. So this exercise is all about resisting movement through your center. Okay, resisting that shifting. Remember, you could be on the elbows, you could be on the knees, you could just be holding. Notice what your body does, especially on the hands. Notice that your body will shift over to the other side. I'm exaggerating that, but try to resist that as much as you can. A lot of the movement we do during the day is resisting movement. So you want to be strong at that. You got 20 seconds. Make sure you don't look like your butt's sticking up in the air. Curl under. Yeah, you look good. We got time for one more. Yeah, we do. We're gonna make time because we're the bosses. All right, bring it down. Woo! Okay, take your time. Stand up. Okay, get a little bit of water. Pat your nose. Yes. I'm gonna change the music, do a little cool down. Okay, feet apart, a little wider than hip width. And then bring it up. Take it over to the side. Bend those knees. And down. Bring it up the other way. So when you bend those knees, it lets you get a little further. And down. One more each way. See if you can go a little further. One more. Okay, step in a little bit, come down. Round your back under. Flatten, come up. And again. So just releasing that low back, drop your chin. Now hinge and just come forward. Relax your neck. Now if it feels good to come all the way down here, that's great. If you need to be flatter, that's okay too, as long as you feel the hamstrings. Remember, to truly improve your flexibility over time, you want to hold a stretch for at least a minute, but we're not going to be doing that. So if you're looking to improve your flexibility, consistency and doing it long enough. Now you can keep that support, or you can go side to side. You can bend those knees a little bit, just releasing through the hips. If this makes you lightheaded, you could be up here. Sometimes dropping the head for some people makes them lightheaded. Hands on your thighs, slowly come up. Take a big step back. I'm gonna step back with my right leg. Tuck your pelvis, sink down. So this knee is right over your heel. So you can lean back. You wanna feel that hip flexor, squeeze the glute. Now you can reach back. If that's too much, bring those hands back down. Now shift your weight to the back leg. So think about lifting the tailbone as opposed to here, lift up. And you're stretching, obviously, that straight leg. So really shift back into the hips. And if you flex that toe, you'll get a stretch on the calf as well, all the way down. Okay, bring yourself up. Now we're gonna take the other leg back. So make sure you're on the other leg. Curl that pelvis under. Sink down. Feel the hip flexor in your quadricep. Curl that pelvis. That psoas muscle, the hip flexor, it goes up over your pelvis and inserts into your lumbar spine. So sometimes when you have tight hip flexors, you can reach back. It might show up as back pain. There's also a thing that is weak hip flexors. Okay, now shift to that back leg. You should be stretching your other hamstring. Lift that tailbone. Flex that toe if you like, or you can have it down. All right, bring yourself up. Take your hands back. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift through the chest. If this doesn't feel good, just open up this way. Bring your chin down, shoulders down. Okay, bringing the hands in front of you, clasp, like wrap around, chin down. I have to get my mic out of the way. Drop your chin. Should feel that down the back of the neck. If you've done yoga, this is half of the eagle pose, right? I like it because it really gets into that trap muscle. So the more you raise your elbows and drop your head, the deeper that stretch. I just can't go very high because my mic is in the way. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, switch, unwrap, rewrap the other way. Oh yeah, I can do this one. That's probably one of the more common things I hear from people is tight hips, tight traps. Especially if you work on a computer a lot. Which most of us do. Or we look down at our phone all the time. Okay, let that go. Over to the side, drop that shoulder, really reach down because we're trying to open up that space. Switch sides, reach. And bring it center, big inhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time.